How's it going? This is SCtheWolf. Would like to welcome you to another F1 session. Using my custom team. Highland. I'll go with Matsushita.
You join us in Imola as we prepare for what will undoubtedly be a magnificent day of racing. It's time, of course, for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Unlike most Formula One circuits, Imola is driven anti-clockwise and offers our drivers today just over 3 miles of glistening wet asphalt to negotiate. It's made up of a roughly equal split of 9 right-hand turns and 10 left-hand. Watch the drivers on the way into turn 16. Managing their speed there will be crucial, with the rain only adding to the difficulty of that downhill braking section, which then of course leads into the track's longest straight, though no DRS there today, of course. It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are 3 big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions. Standing water, tyre temperature and visibility.
There's me right there.
Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Sergio Perez on pole position today, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen,
Lewis Hamilton,
Yuki Tsunoda, and Norris, Sainz, Gasly, Ricciardo, and Fernando Alonso, Vettel, Leclerc, Lance Stroll, and Ocon, Latifi, Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher, the owner driver.
That's me, player 1.
Giovinazzi, Mazepin, Matsushita, and George Russell ends on.
Okay, Matsushita is my teammate.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Alright, car set up. Okay. Let's start the race.
We've been awarded a time penalty. We'll go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Oh my freaking grief. You gotta be kidding me. Lewis Hamilton got the fastest lap.
Good job, nice overtake. This is your final lap of the race. Green flag. Gap to car in front is 3.5 seconds. If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty. Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Well, at least I wasn't last place, right? Well, Lewis Hamilton.
It's a performance that our Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix winners can be justifiably proud of. And I'm sure there'll be celebrations tonight. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
All right, well, Lewis Hamilton won it.
After an incredible performance, Lewis Hamilton secures the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
Well, Ants, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
21st place. Got to do better. Alright, I'm SynClaiR. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's look at the highlights here for a bit. That was great. Alright, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This is the Formula 1 or F1 2021. I'm SynClaiR signing off.